Welcome back. This weekend, Dragon Con turns 38, and as usual, the Hyatt Regency downtown will be the epicenter for the annual Atlanta Labor Day weekend festivities.
Yeah, one of my favorite personal things about Dragon Con is the annual Dragon Con themed burger, and of course the voodoo buckets that go along with it, right? So what did Chef Thomas and the team at the Hyatt Regency create this year? Well, you can just say this: the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. All right, this week, Burgers with Buck, it's become really an annual tradition. Dragon Con 38, it's our 6th time, right, Chef Thomas, to do the Dragon Con burger here at the Hyatt at the 22 Stories.
Yeah.
How are you, man? Good to see
we're
you
great.
guys.
We're so excited to have you back, and we love Dragon Con, and we love this weekend, and we're excited to welcome all these guests.
And I love what you guys do every year. You have, it's about having fun, and you guys always have fun when it comes to the burger. We were talking earlier, though, Dragon Con, the pandemic affected everything, and it's kind of gradually built back up to full steam ahead. We're back to where we were pre-pandemic as far as this town is just about to go nuts, right?
Yeah. We're expecting to have about 75,000 guests come through the doors over the next 5 days, and we're ready for them.
Yeah, I know you guys are. And I always love this weekend because you talk about Dragon Con, 75,000 people. You talk about the football game over at Mercedes-Benz. You have Georgia and Clemson. That's going to be nuts. You have Black Pride weekend. Also have the Tour Championship going on at Eastlake. This is quite a weekend in Atlanta with a lot of different worlds colliding. It's kind of fun, isn't it?
Well, it's exciting to be here in Atlanta, and it's exciting for our city and to welcome all these guests back.
All right, so you guys always do something fun. I remember purple buns. I remember all kind of different things you've done.
That's right.
What's the concept? What's the theme here? What do you call this, first of all?
So this is the Tornado Burger.
Tornado Burger.
We had a great movie over the summer that has these beautiful twists in it.
Oh, yeah,
and we're excited to showcase it. So on this, you have 3 burgers. So it's a mouthful. We're calling them tumbleweed onions. We have the twister fries, and we think it's going to blow some people away.
I think it will, too. So tell me about, when people see the burger. I mean, we've already seen just out here today a little bit of buzz created just by putting this on the table.
Correct.
It's part of the event to come try one of these, it seems like, for most people.
As part of Dragon Con, there is Dragon Con food that you can look up, and we've become one of them areas that people want to come and try out. You'll see it on social media, you get to see it on your show, and people come just to try it out.
This is also a tradition.
Yeah,
what is this? The
voodoo bucket.
Voodoo bucket.
It's been around a long time now, and we have enough of these buckets. If you had a semi-truck, you could get all the way to Denver if this was gasoline.
Well, I don't have one, but it's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. And you pair one of these together, and that sounds like a fun weekend.
Yeah, and we also offer it in 2 restaurants. So if you're coming downtown and you're spending some time with Dragon Con, we'll have it over in our Sway restaurant as well as here in 22 Stories.
Putting you on the spot, any idea how many of these you might sell or how many you've sold in the past?
We're getting close to probably 1,000 burgers in the restaurant alone, and then we also have a pool that we sell a lot of burgers at too. So we think over the next few days we'll sell close to 4,000 burgers.
That's incredible. That's incredible. What a great Dragon Con and Atlanta tradition. All right, I'm ready to give it a try, but I need to ask your professional advice because I don't want to skewer myself, right? So what do you recommend? So pull out the skewer.
And I would give it a good push down and get your mouth around that. It's definitely going to keep some people full this weekend.
All right, here we go. Smash that one down.
Give it a good push.
I mean, I was born with a large mouth. So,
that's good.
Yeah, it works.
You're going to need it for this one.
There it is, the Tornado Burger. Reminds me of the movie Twisters just a little bit. Here we go. How do I do?
You're doing good. I'm surprised you got it out there.
Be honest, though. After 6 years, are you really surprised?
No, not at all.
There it is right there. Hope you guys have a fantastic Dragon Con weekend. Once again, you've outdone yourselves.
Thank you for being here, and enjoy the burger.
I'm going to enjoy it right now. Cheers. All right, so think about that number, an estimated 4,000 tornado burgers, or as Chef Thomas would say, and I love how he says it, 4,000, right? Yeah, over this holiday weekend, and who knows? I don't even want to think about how many voodoo buckets they're going to sell.
They can't estimate that number.
No, let's just say it's going to be a fun weekend, lots of full bellies.
Yes, and Chef Thomas and the team are already thinking about next year's Dragon Con burger, and then in 2026, when Dragon Con turns the big 4-0, they'll do something extra special to mark that milestone.
That's also the year that the World Cup will be here.
Oh, that's going to be so many people.
Yeah.
Big
you think 2024
is
wild? Just wait for 2026. Hey, don't forget about this. Burgers with Buck Second Helping. We take a look back at some of our favorite BWB memories through the years, and there are plenty of them. Check it out Saturday and Sunday morning, streaming at 10 a.m. on the Fox Local app.